Hello, my name is Marcello. Welcome to the Source AV Design Group's YouTube channel. All of us at TSAV enjoyed spending time with you at CanJam SoCal this year and had a blast live streaming from the showroom floor with different manufacturers and friends. Today in this video, we will discuss HiFi Rose's newest next generation network streamer, DAC, preamp, and headphone amplifier, the RS451. We will discuss its build quality, design, and sound quality, as well as its performance paired with various headphones, which you will see throughout the video. I will give a brief sound comparison of the RS451 and how it compares to the reference headphone amplifier and DAC that I use for all our TSAV videos, the Ferrum Audio or WANDLA and HYPSOS 2 stack. While the majority of this video will feature the RS451 as a headphone amplifier, streamer, and DAC, it is also a superb preamplifier, which I use with my Mishi X3 integrated amplifier to listen in my 2-channel room. HiFi Rose is one of my favorite streamers that we carry at TSAV. The digital display is impressive when you are listening to music on your favorite pair of headphones or in your speaker room. I love the album artwork on display, the easy-to-use touchscreen, and the fact that it can be used wirelessly with the included Bluetooth module, Wi-Fi antenna, or directly via an Ethernet connection. The RS451 uses a SIG certified Bluetooth module and a proprietary antenna that supports the latest Bluetooth 5.4 specification. I have been saying this for years. All companies should invest in creating digital streaming devices capable of displaying the album artwork of our favorite musicians, giving us a similar feeling to that of bringing home a new record or CD and allowing us to appreciate the album cover artwork or photography while we listen. However, the HiFi Rose RS451 does much more than display album artwork, offering several VU meter options to suit your mood, the color scheme of your room, and your overall interior design aesthetic. Honestly, there are too many features to list in a single video of reasonable length, but know that you can even watch videos on the screen and control built-in EQ presets or create your own custom EQ presets, which we will talk about more when we get into my sound impressions portion of the video. Let's talk about some of the technical prowess the RS451 possesses. Using the same architecture as the flagship RS151 while optimized for desktop or audio setups, the RS451 is designed for headphone enthusiasts, 2-channel listeners, and even smart TV viewers who want exceptional sound with their 2-channel setup while watching their favorite streaming platforms using the eARC HDMI connection. The RS451 is all about versatility with a superb user experience. Using two 32-bit 8-channel Sabre ES9027 Pro DAC chips, one for the headphone amplifier circuit and one for the preamplifier circuit, you can be sure you will be fully covered with your listening needs. Each DAC circuit is carefully designed for its specific purpose, ensuring that the audio signal paths are completely separate with independent power supplies and grounding, thereby effectively blocking interference, crosstalk, and noise. The DACs support PCM up to 32-bit 768 kHz and native DSD 512, and configures the 8 channels per chip in a 4-channel parallel structure for stereo output, allowing for greater dynamic range and ultra-low noise according to HiFi Rose. The RS451 also allows for the conversion of PCM audio to DSD, upsampling it to a maximum of DSD 512 using the Rose DPC module for you DSD lovers. The dedicated headphone DAC is paired with 4 high-performance amplifiers, enabling excellent impedance matching, ultra-low noise, and sufficient drive for most headphones. The amplifier utilizes 4 high-output amplifier ICs in a parallel configuration, allowing for driving capability even with high-impedance headphones that have an impedance of 600 ohms or greater, according to HiFi Rose. The RS451's headphone amplifier circuit achieves all this while possessing an ultra-fast slew rate, ensuring highly responsive performance, accurate transients, and dynamics. I should also add that the large volume control has nice resistance yet smooth turning when adjusting volume levels on the front of the device. I appreciate the inclusion of 3 headphone outputs on the front left of the unit, a 1/4 inch out, a balanced XLR, and a balanced 4.4mm Pentacon out are easily selected with the selector. Here is the chart provided by HiFi Rose showing the headphone amplifier's output ratings as well as its frequency response, THD, dynamic range, and signal-to-noise ratio. The 8.8-inch high-resolution LCD touchscreen is bright with excellent clarity. The matte finish is fantastic, allowing you to truly appreciate the display without distractions from reflections that might take your attention away from the album artwork or beautiful VU meters. The RS451 utilizes the Rose DPC module with a digital stage to minimize jitter and maximize signal quality by precisely synchronizing input signals with a highly precise femto clock. Additionally, the circuit for the user interface and GUI configuration is completely isolated from the digital audio signal path, thereby preventing signal distortion or interference. Looking under the hood of the RS451, HiFi Rose has chosen a toroidal linear power supply. The CPU features a quad-core Cortex A76 and a quad-core Cortex A55 paired with 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM. The GPU is an ARM Mali G610 MC4. HiFi Rose has also included 32GB of internal storage for large audio files and 4K resolution videos. Looking at the rear of the RS451, you have a HDMI output, two USB 3.0 for use with an external DAC if you like, a USB for the included Wi-Fi dongle antenna, a Ethernet port, a USB 2.0 audio in, left and right RCA line inputs, RCA analog outputs, balanced XLR outputs, IR trigger in and out, HDMI eARC, a digital coaxial in and out, optical in and out, a ground, a circuit breaker, and AC power inlet. You can control the RS451 using the included metal remote, touchscreen, or the Rose Connect app. For music listening, I prefer using Roon as the device is Roon ready and works flawlessly with Roon. If you don't use Roon, you have several other options for music playback, such as the music app built into the device, which allows you to easily play music files stored on the device's USB drive or SSD or your NAS server. Again, if you are going this route, I would still encourage you to use Roon as it is truly the best. Rose Radio allows you to explore numerous internet radio stations worldwide. RoseTube enables you to enjoy high-resolution YouTube videos. The RS451 supports various streaming music services, including Tidal Music, Qobuz, Apple Music, Spotify Connect, and the unit is compatible with Audirvana certified products using their dedicated app. Seriously, there is so much the RS451 can do. It can even connect an external CD-ROM drive via USB to play CDs directly or rip them into audio files. There is much more we didn't cover for the sake of time. It is probably easier to say what the RS451 can't do, which is drive speakers as an integrated amplifier. For the headphone listener, it has you covered. The metal chassis available in black or silver is beautifully built, featuring substantial supportive feet and an impressive Rose logo on top. The unit measures approximately 17 inches wide by 13.26 inches deep by 3.6 inches high, weighing around 15.5 pounds, so a proper desktop or audio rack is recommended. So how does the RS451 sound? I would place it in the neutral range of headphone amplifiers and Dacs. However, it has a slightly sweeter top-end delivery than some of my reference amplifiers I use regularly in-house. Suppose my Korg Hugo 2 is neutral analytical, and the Ferrum HYPSOS and Ferrum WANDLA OR stack are neutral while still sounding very detailed and natural. In that case, I find the HiFi Rose to sit in the neutral natural range with a slightly sweeter top end than the Ferrum gear. So while some may categorize it as leaning slightly warm, I'm not sure I would go that far. I would say it sounds natural without sounding analytical and without pushing as much treble as more neutral sounding amplifiers and DAC circuits. A good example of what I'm talking about is the Yamaha YH5000 SE pairing. Those headphones have more emphasis in the treble region, which can sound a bit peaky when paired with some amplifiers. While the treble emphasis doesn't disappear and the YH5000 headphones still retain their air and sparkle, the treble is delivered in a smoother, more appealing manner than with more neutral and analytical sounding amplifiers I have heard. The bass delivery and mid-bass don't push the RS451 into the warm category in my opinion, and the mid-range sounds neutral and focused in all the right ways. Detail presentation is excellent and will show plenty of detail and micro details from your favorite recordings if your headphones are up to the task. The RS451 never sounds slow or sluggish and can keep up with complex compositions with ease. It has decent slam and can really evoke emotion with many of my favorite headphones, especially with hard-hitting rock, metal, and electronic music. The soundstage delivery is first and foremost about the headphones you are listening to. Still, the HiFi Rose doesn't hinder the soundstage performance in any way, which I really enjoyed with classical, jazz, and orchestral music. In fact, it does an excellent job with all the headphones I listen to, separating and imaging well, especially with the higher-end planar magnetic headphones I tested. The width and depth are noteworthy, and listening to Pink Floyd's Time was spectacular. I enjoy the stock tuning of the RS451 as is, without using the built-in EQ. However, for those new to EQ, the 5-band EQ might be something you enjoy, especially if you don't have Roon or are unfamiliar with Roon's parametric EQ. It was interesting to hear the built-in presets for various music genres paired with several different headphones. The built-in presets offered me a starting point when listening, and I could then adjust the main and 5 bands to fine-tune the EQ for the music and headphones I was using, creating a custom preset. Some of the built-in presets were not the best starting points, depending on the set of headphones and music I was listening to. Therefore, you will need to experiment and adjust them to taste, or create your own custom presets using the 5 bands from scratch. This is really where the built-in EQ shines. If you are new to EQ, it is easy to use and fast. If you are an experienced EQ user, then this feature may not be as exciting to you as some of the other features. Where the RS451 from HiFi Rose stands out from the pack is its incredible display, easy integration for 2-channel TV streaming, and of course, headphone listening. The VU meters are lovely, the EQ is useful, and most importantly, the sound quality is excellent, never fatiguing, always engaging, and lovely to listen to with dynamic 300 ohm headphones and low impedance planar magnetic headphones alike. At $3,295, one product can replace a separate streamer, preamplifier, and headphone amplifier in a single easy-to-use solution, eliminating the cable nightmare that is unavoidable with separates. I am a big fan of the HiFi Rose RS451 and would love to have it in my audio system. Many McIntosh owners have already recognized the value and performance that HiFi Rose offers in the streaming DAC preamplifier space when paired with McIntosh amplifiers, as evident from the numerous McIntosh users on various forums and groups. For more information on any of the products discussed in this video or to make a purchase, please visit the links in the video description. Also, TSAV has added some great options on our website. Our rewards program lets you earn points for discount coupons on future purchases. We have also expanded our financing options, so check those out and sign up for the rewards program today. We have some exciting videos coming this year featuring new product announcements, so please consider subscribing to our channel. From $100 earphones to multi-million-dollar home audio, cinema, and automation, TSAV is a hi-fi paradise for building the system of your dreams. This is the part of the video where we'd love for you to share your thoughts on the HiFi Rose RS451 in the comments. Have you heard it yet? If so, what do you think? Until next time, friends, remember, let the music be your guide.